Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about Game 2 of this National League Wild Card Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Mets, and we will have one Game 3 tomorrow, because I don't think the Braves are going to come back and beat the Padres right now. They're only down by 3. The way they're all played, I don't see it. So I think we're only going to have one Game 1 tomorrow. We had 2 sweeps today, but we're going to game 3 between Mets, Brewers, winner go home. I was kind of like, going to the 8th inning, I'm like, are we going to get another sweep? But then the Mets, they pull a New York Mets. My question, why is Phil Maton in the game? That's the guy using high leverage. Phil Maton. Well, they put him in there. It didn't work out. He gave up 2 homers. He gave up the the solo homer to Jackson Chourio, and then a 2-run homer to Garrett Mitchell. That's the guy you have in there, Phil Maton. And they didn't do anything in the 9th inning off Devin Williams. So this is going to be a heartbreaking loss for the New York Mets fans. I mean, I know they still have a game tomorrow they can win, but you could have finished this series off here tonight. You're giving the Brewers confidence for tomorrow. And Jose Quintana will start tomorrow, most likely. And they like that, and the Mets just simply let this one get away. They kept pushing, but they couldn't find the big hit to stretch the lead. They just can never stretch that lead out. I mean, it happens. I get it. But in June, say if it was a June game, it's just a game. But in October, that means a lot more. So, I think we're going to get this game at 8 p.m. tomorrow for Game 3. So, the Brewers, one more night of both teams having to use their bullpens in a starter they needed in the division series. So that's big as well, you say, for the Philadelphia Phillies. One of these two teams have to waste their bullpen for another night. But the only thing I guess you hold on to for the Mets is that the Brewers bullpen is gas heading into tomorrow, because they'll need all their high leverage guys 3 days in a row. But Garrett Mitchell with a big 2-run homer, a pinch hitting, I think. It was a pinch hit 2-run homer from Garrett Mitchell. I thought Sean Manaea had a good start. He went 5 innings. Their starters were solid for these first 2 games. We'll see how Quintana does, but Sean Manaea was good. 5 innings, 6 hits, 200 runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts, continuing a good season. So Manaea gets a no decision, and as a result of the blown game from the Mets bullpen, still hasn't got that first playoff win. So it's a tough loss, because I don't think you're confident with just 3 runs. You could have let Sean Manaea maybe go one inning, which allows Reed Garrett, you could be half for the 7th, Ryan Stanek the 8th, and Diaz the 9th. And I think Mets fans might be wondering what might have been. Maybe if you had Edwin Diaz in the 8th or Ryan Stanek in the 9th. Something along those lines. I want to put Phil Maton in there. Just brutal. And just offense was 2 of 11 with runners in scoring position. It's not like they didn't have chances to score more runs than they did. They just couldn't bring them in. I thought Reed Garrett and Stanek were excellent out of the bullpen. Manaea was excellent. Phil Maton just brutal. And even after Maton allowed the tying run, once 3 batters were up, he should have been lifted. That's on, I think, the manager for not taking Maton out of the game. But he had nobody else to go to, I guess. But Edwin Diaz is there. I mean, he didn't use him game 1. He had a rest. But they've used him a lot lately, so I guess. But momentum shifts in the Brewers' favor after this one. If you're a Mets fan, you're still optimistic, but the Mets may be in trouble. But I think Mendoza's been great for New York, but I don't think taking Manaea out was the right move. You needed 6 innings. Then you go to Reed Garrett, Ryan Stanek, Edwin Diaz, or you flip-flop Diaz, Stanek. Mendoza blew this one. Pulled Manaea early, and when they had first and second, no outs, didn't bunt. Just a brutal loss, but they've got to pick themselves up off the mat. But I really do not love Quintana in this spot. I really don't. So the offense has to be better tomorrow. They have to be better with runners in scoring position. And just so many opportunities, and you let the Brewers hang around. But Maytell's now sucked in his last 2 appearances. All those left on base and pulling out early in the game cost him. But it's 5 innings, 86 pitches. I'm tired of the analytics. Bugs me too sticking out. Tired of these managers taking stars after like 86 pitches or something. 5 innings. It's like, let him go another inning. That saves your bullpen from having to go 4 innings. Because against the good offenses, your bullpen's probably not going to hold up every single game. Reed Garrett was great. 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Ryan Stanek, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Then we get to Phil Maton. 4 hits, 3 earned runs in an inning, no walks, no strikeouts. I don't know why they put this guy in for the 9th. We'll go over their lineup here. Or go over their stats here. 8 total hits for 3 runs. 1 in the first and then 2 in the second. After that, they had other chances, just couldn't drive them in. Milwaukee had 11 total hits for 5 runs, scored 1 in the first, 1 in the 5th, and then 3 in the 8th with those 2 home runs. Jackson Churio, the MVP this game, hit 2 homers. The Brewers bullpen, I thought, done a good job to hold the Mets to only 3 runs. So now we'll get to the offense here for the Mets. Lindor was 0 for 2, 2 walks and an RBI. Iglesias 1 for 5. Vientos 1 for 4. Winker was 0 for 1 pinch hitting. Nemo 1 for 3 and an RBI. Alonso 1 for. Pete Alonso's been trash lately. Yeah, Pete Alonso's been bad, man. I saw him say he's 4 for his last 30 something. And it's easy to pick on him for chipping his bat over, but the Mets should just be more concerned overall. Since his last time on September 19th. He's 4 for 36, which is a 111 batting average with 4 singles. Like, he's just not been good. He's been horrendous. He's taking too many pitches in the middle of the zone. It's a big stage, and he's crumbling. You're hoping for his bat to wake up? Yeah, you'll see he'll freeze over first. Like, that dude will be lucky if it's got $20 million free agency, man. He has to be better. J.D. Martinez 0 for 3 and a walk. Marte 2 for 3 and a walk. Tyrone Taylor 1 for 4. Alvarez 1 for 4 and an RBI. For the Brewers, their starter Frankie Montas, 3.2 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. An okay start from him. I mean, he wasn't the best, but he done a good job to limit it to 1 run. And I thought the Brewers were freaking dead, man. But what a comeback and what a special player Jackson Churio is, man. 2 homers tonight. We'll go over more of the bullpen lines here. Trevor McGill, 1.1 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Joe Piampas, 1 inning, 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. Was able to get out of the jam. Jared Cohen, 0.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Joe Ross, 1.1 innings pitched, no hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Devin Williams, 1 inning, no hits, no earned runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and gets a save. So now we'll get to the Brewers lineup here. So Churio's 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Perkins 2 for 3 and RBI. Contreras, Adames, Reach 1 for 4. Sanchez 1 for 3. Great decision pinch hitting. Him for Garrett Mitchell 1 for 1, 2 RBIs with that 2-run homer. Hoskins 0 for 4. Sal Frelick 1 for 3. Ortiz 0 for 3. And Turang 2 for 3. Been having a really good postseason so far these first 2 games. But I thought the freaking Brewers were dead, but their bullpen done a really good job of keeping them in this game. Jackson Churio hitting 2 homers. Just, I think he's 20 years old, man. That dude's going to be, or like what? What was he, like 19, 20 years old? That dude's going to be freaking good. So, yeah. It's really a nice Savers video, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah. Game 3 tomorrow, so I'll be here, Brewers Mets, Game 3 of this NL Wildcard Series. Looks like the only one we'll have, so, yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and next time out. Peace.